Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to talk about Hidden Witness 3, written by Posey Park. This book is about Tony and Nadine. So, before I even get into the book, Posey did a great job with this book. She basically started out with a young Tony working his way into his family business and then up to the disappearance. Then, in the 14 years of disappearance, the things that he had to go through and the things that Nadine had to go through throughout the whole process. And then up to the time when they're back to their reality now. 14 years have passed and the secret is out and he could start becoming himself again. And when in fact more secrets came out. So this book was awesome, guys. I really love this book. The anticipation for this book was high and she delivered on this book. She really did. So let me talk about it now. Tony Tony and Nadine, right? They met at a club and he just become into the family, officially into the family because his father passed at a young age, right? With all that being said, now he's the head enforcer in the family and he's doing all kind of things, right? So he met Nadine. Nadine is 18. She just started college. She's going to Princeton and she's going to become a doctor. Even before their whole story became, Tony was so mature. He was like an old soul. To when I read the book and I see how his characters develop and how he built and how he was so mature, like I would never guess that he was only 18. And I guess that's the storyline that Posey was trying to go with, because since his father died at such a young age and he had to basically groom himself to become his father second hand now because his father's dead, he had to basically mature really fast. He wasn't that boy. He had to become a man, and it was awesome. Let me tell you, the chemistry, the love, the intimacy between Tony and Nadine was freaking awesome, guys. Like, you're reading the whole book, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And it was just there. It was just raw. It was just so intense. Like, you could feel the love throughout the book. And even though Tony did not want to accept Nadine as a girlfriend because of his lifestyle and because of what he knows the future is in hold, and then he didn't want to hinder her from her future, it was just an internal battle for him because he wants her, but he know he can't have her, and she's willing to go the extra mile to get him. And it was just such a battle for them to actually come to that point where they need to understand each other. And when they finally did, they end up had to go their separate ways anyway. That part broke my heart, guys, because it was just there. Like, they were like perfect together. Like, there he was the yin to her yang. That's how good they were. Like, they meshed so well together. And when the whole situation happened that forced him to disappear for 14 years, that broke my heart. Like, when she had to go through the pregnancy and she had to just like hurt for so long. Like, she basically closed off herself to love and to everything for a long time because she was so broken. And he had the same ordeal because men grieve different from women. And his grievance of their relationship was just like a hot mess for him because he just didn't know what to do. Like, I thought he was gonna have like die or something. That's how bad it was. And I love that he brought himself back together. Like, he was still grieving, but he wasn't sad anymore. Well, no, I can't say that. He was sad, but he wasn't that like, I don't know how to explain it, but he was still sad. So I'm just gonna let it like that. He was still sad. So now he ended up putting all his feelings into work. So when he was younger, he was like this macho man and stuff like that. Now he's like double that. Like, now he's like all about work and he's learning more. He's doing a lot more. And I was so proud of him when I found out like how he had developed and how he had become like more than what he really wanted to do, because he even went back to school. Like, it was just so good, so good. So that was that part. And Nadine had their whole situation. So now fast forward to 14 years now, guys, let me tell you, when he finally found out about the pregnancy and the son and what happened, he was like going. He, I wouldn't say he was going nuts. He took it better than I expected because I thought he was going to flip out. He kind of wanted to, but he really didn't. But it worked out for him anyway. And then, besides from that point, he end up becoming more in love with Nadine. Like he was just not letting her go, and it was the best, the best, the best, the best. I think it was really good. So when you read the book, right, you get to read parts. You get to see the parts. Sorry, you get to read the parts that you missed out in part one, like when they went to get the bad guys with Dylan, and when he had to work with Sam and things like that. Those parts that all the books are actually still coming together. They're like intertwining together now because everything else is coming together. When how he was working with Samantha, when he's was protecting Dylan, and then he had to still incorporate his love for Nadine and his job. Everything is coming to play. Overall, this book was great. You guys will love it. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. She did her job in this book. And check it out. I think you guys will love it. Hidden Witness 3, Tony and Nadine's story. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Bye, guys.